How many times have you gone to your mailbox or maybe you go online and you see these credit card bills that just seem to be outrageous? And then you look at your other credit card bills that you got the day before and the day before that, and what you're thinking is, what the hell am I going to do? How am I going to get out of this debt? It is drowning me. This credit card interest rate, this APR is just crazy. So how do you pay off? How do you wipe out your credit card debt fast? Well, in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a strategy that I learned a long time ago. And it's a strategy that I actually recommend to many of my clients, those clients who are feeling like they are drowning in credit card debt. I'm going to share that strategy with you right after this break. Welcome back to Over 50 TV. My name is Lou Reyes. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you my strategy for wiping out your credit card debt fast. Before I do that, though, I just want to mention that this video is sponsored by Career Fitter. If you follow my channel, then you know I am a fan of career aptitude tests because I know a good one, it can steer you to a career that better fits your skills, your personality, and your interest. I did a review of career aptitude test a few years ago, followed it up recently with another review of free career aptitude tests, and I found the Career Fitter career aptitude test is among the very best. I have a link to the free Career Fitter career aptitude test in the description box. Check it out. If you are someone who takes this test and you decide, you know what, I want to dive deeper into a career, well, they do have a paid version of their career aptitude test. Take the free version if you like it, take the paid version. It's up to you, but I do recommend career aptitude test to find that career that better fits, as I said, better fits your skills, your personality, and your interests. So now let's talk about how to wipe out your credit card debt fast. And when I say fast, I mean as fast as humanly possible to wipe that credit card debt out. And there are 4 steps that I strongly recommend. Some of these steps, yeah, they may be obvious. Step number 1 is spend less. Actually, what I recommend is that you have self-control, that you say, I want to wipe out my debt. I want to get rid of this debt. As we all know, most of what we do is just a matter of behavior. It's our behavior. We get used to going out and spending, and if we don't have the cash in our pocket or in our checking account, what we end up doing sometimes often is we go ahead and what we do is we use that plastic to pay for something that we really don't need, but we think we want. So number 1 is spend less. Step number 2, which is another obvious step to take, which is to earn more money. I get a lot of comments here at Over 50 TV from folks who are telling me, yeah, you know what, Lou, I'm just not making enough. The boss isn't paying me enough. I'm not earning what I know I deserve. I'm not earning enough to pay my bills. Well, you know what? Take a second job. Earn more money by taking a second job. Could be a part-time job. It could be 2 part-time jobs. Another thing that you could do is start a side hustle, a side business, something that I recommend all the time here at Over 50 TV. I've got a second YouTube channel. It's called Side Hustle Rules. On that channel, I show you how you can go about starting a side hustle. I strongly recommend side hustles. Number 1, it's a way to make more money, but number 2, a side hustle is also a way to build for the future. You create a side hustle. If you build it up, you maybe, just maybe, quite possibly can quit that full-time job and devote your time to that side hustle, which now becomes a full-time business. Now, the other thing that you can do to earn more money is you could go ahead and you can flip things. You can sell things that you have in your home that you haven't used in a year, 2 years, or whatever the time frame is. But look around your home and see what you can sell. You can sell it at a garage sale, at a flea market. You can even go on Facebook and sell items. I strongly recommend that you do one of those 3 things, because those 3 things will help you to earn more money. And that extra money that you're making, you can shove it right into that credit card account and pay that credit card off. Step number 3, invest. And when I say invest, what I mean is invest in yourself. Invest in learning how you can make more money. Invest in learning how you can start a YouTube channel. Invest in learning how you can become a graphic designer. Invest in learning how you can become a writer. Invest in learning how you can become a carpenter or a plumber, or any one of those jobs, those trades that you can use to make more money. And when I say make more money, I'm talking long term. I'm not suggesting or even implying that, yeah, you'll take a class so you can learn how to do something for a temporary period of time till you get to your, or while you're paying on your credit cards. I'm talking about investing in yourself for the long term, and you can do that. It's not difficult, but you have to commit. You have to commit to wanting to learn, and you have to commit the time and the patience, because patience is so important because it doesn't happen overnight. But I can tell you this, and virtually guarantee you, if you do invest in yourself, if you take the time, if you make a small cash investment in whatever program, whatever class you need to take, in the long run, you're going to be better off. So invest in yourself. Step number 4, I call this the credit card payment strategy. And I created an example here of a person who has 5 credit cards. Each credit card has a high APR, a high interest rate. They all have different balances. I started at number 1 with the smallest balance, and we work our way down to number 5 with the largest credit card balance. The strategy goes like this. You pay off the credit card with the smallest balance. You address that, you attack that one first, and you pay it off. Now, some folks may say, hey, Lou, I'd rather start by paying off the credit card with the highest interest rate. And you could do that if that's what you prefer to do. But for me, and what I recommend and what I learned a long time ago, is that when you start with that smallest balance, it's a victory. You're accomplishing a goal, and it is there. It is just something that you can see that you did, because what you see in your statement is a big fat 0. I've got 0 balance on that credit card. And it's a motivator. Certainly it is a motivator, which is why I recommend this strategy. I think this strategy will work for most anyone out there. Talk to your financial advisor, talk to your accountant, talk to someone who you trust when it comes to your finances. But this strategy can help you, and I said it can help most folks out there. So let's get back to it. Pay off number 1, smallest balance. Then you go to number 2, you pay that one off. Then you go to number 3, and you pay these balances off. And at the same time, you're still paying or making payments on all of your credit cards. But that one credit card, you're focusing on that month or for those few months till you get that balance down to 0. And you just keep going till you get down to the bottom. And eventually, if you're patient, if you're consistent, if you don't make excuses and you say, hey, I can't make these payments, it's just too much. Well, if you make those excuses, you're not going to get to where you need to be. But with credit card rates climbing, and I've got some rates here, these are actual rates from someone that I have worked with, credit card rates. And as you see the bottom there, it says the average credit card interest rate is 24.12%. And that's according to Forbes Advisor's weekly credit card rates report. I just got the updated version. It was updated just a few days ago on May 15th for this particular example. But these are actual interest rates. The balances are not actual balances. I didn't include the payments. I didn't want to go that far. But what I gave you is a strategy that can work. Pay off that smaller balance first. Then you go down to the larger balance. And when you get that paid off, you're going to be pretty darn happy. Now, let me say this. To close, why give your money to the bank? Why give your money, your interest, to a financial institution who's just going to keep raising that rate? And I, quite frankly, don't understand how they can justify raising the rates. And I am a person who does have a good handle, a good understanding of the financial structures that we are working under. But I still don't understand how they can just keep raising the rate. And that I can go on and on for a long time, but I won't go there today. I just want you to know this is a strategy that can work for you. So I've given you 4 steps to take. Number 1 is spend less money. Number 2 is earn more money. Number 3 is invest in yourself. And number 4 is develop a strategy that's self-motivating. And I think this strategy will work for you. Well, as I said, that's all I have for you today. I just want to remind you, I do have a free, absolutely free, a link to the free Career Fitter Career Aptitude Test in the description box. Check it out. If you're looking for a career that better fits your skills, your personality, and your interest, it's a free version. They do have the paid version, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. But either way, check it out if you're looking for a new career. Well, that's all I got for you today, my friends. If you have any questions about this strategy, about anything that we talked about, please feel free to send me a message, make a comment. As I said, I think this could work for most of you out there. But also, as I did mention, check with your financial advisor before you adopt any strategy. That's all I got for you today. Have a great day, everybody.